A 1-in-1 day with a void. Let's talk some hoops. Yo, what's up, boys? It is Keystone coming at you guys with another free pick video. The NBA, we got to talk about the NBA, multiple things. But before we even get into tomorrow's slate, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you got a little extra time, I do appreciate the people that can hit the like button and even drop a comment. It just helps me get in front of a larger audience. I do appreciate you guys. I try to give back to you when you do those things. So I will tell you what, if we can get to, let's say 30 likes on this video by, I don't know, like 3 p.m. tomorrow, plenty of time to still set a play. I'll drop a bonus play on Dabble for you guys, a bonus slip that I really like that I have set. Let's do a quick recap and then, but before we get into this, I mean, guys, should we all go hashtag the NBA on X and say, hashtag better product, please? Better product, please? Blowout. Blowout. This was the only good game. Blowout. The Magic suck, man. They can't score 100 points. It's kind of crazy. Or maybe the Blazers are really just that good right now. So, yeah, hashtag. Oh, I forgot about the Lakers up here. Look at this, guys. Blowout. So, yeah, maybe we all need to get over there. We went 1-1 on the props I gave you guys. John Moran didn't play. Horrible call on Colby, and then Jalen Green got it done. So we basically went 1-1. But yeah, you can see it's frustrating because I don't know why this says starting soon, but he was one short of this because of the blowout. Jodin played, so this voided. He was a 2 short, so a bucket short here, and this was like the ultimate safe play. I thought that we were just going to get a 2.2x double up, a little over a double up, and then yeah, the blowout got me. This one hit for 3x because Ja didn't play, and I really liked that under 2. I bet you he would not have got it, but hey, we'll take the 3x on our money. Same thing, blowout got us here. A bucket short of a push, and bucket and a rebound short of another 3x hit. Now, luckily, he got the push line here. He barely got this done before he didn't even barely play. I don't even think he played in the 4th quarter, so maybe if he did, it was like a minute or 2. But yeah, that would have been 1 rebound away from a 6x hit. We would have had a very nice day. But hey, we'll still take it. We did pretty solid on Dabble tonight with these 3xers. We hit this one on DraftKings pick 6. And then sometimes I'm my own worst enemy and I try to get cute with these little, oh yeah, he can get 5 assists tonight. Paulo Banchero shot like 9 for 23. He wasn't even interested in throwing the ball to his wide open teammates. That's probably why they can't score 90 points. So anyways, that's a little recap for you. And it was a profitable day for the VIPs. I don't know. I feel like every time I wear this DraftKings Moneyline hat that we seem to have a winning day. So I might just do it and see if it keeps happening. And if it does, well, this is the only hat you guys are ever going to see me with again. So also want to tell you, if you're new, head over to winnable.com/SBAA. That's where I drop these bonus free picks that I told you guys about. If we can get to 30 likes, sign up for the free plan. It's absolutely free. It takes no time at all. And then I'm also doing a Flex Friday VIP week pass, 70% off. I probably should have put a limit on this, but I think I'll just let it roll for now. And that'll take 70% off with code FLEX. Now, guys, this is a great day to get the week pass, and I'll tell you why. Because it's going to give you all my picks up till next Saturday, okay? So what that means is you're going to get every single Super Bowl slip I set. And there's advantages like, you can say, oh, well, I'll just wait and get a day pass. You're going to have to go back through a ton of freaking plays to find those. I don't redrop plays all the time. So that's up to you if you want to do all that extra effort. But getting this for 70% off for the week of the Super Bowl is a pretty awesome deal. I probably won't even put a limit on it because it's a special week for us. This is our last game of football for a long time. So go sign up, and then let's get into some freaking picks. We got, I think it's like a 9-game slate, maybe a 7-game slate. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7-game slate. I do have some props I really like. I'll give you guys a few more leans too when we kind of scan through some things. And we're sticking with this site, man. I'm telling you, we missed the play today because I picked Colby, but the payouts over here are ridiculous. I have an 11x slip. If you guys hit that like button, I'll give it out for free tomorrow. I already have it set. I was going to give you guys a Dabble one, but maybe I'll give you this one instead. They pay 6x on 3 picks, which is insane. Now, Underdog does that if you can find non-modified, like little, the 0.9x, type lines. which is harder to find over there. Dabble does it, but Dabble's gotten a little better about either removing some lines or adjusting them very quickly. This side is slow. I'm telling you, they are slow to the game. So the first guy I want to target, and this is honestly, I think, the riskiest play of the three. This is probably my, I really like it, but it also makes me a little nervous just because of the nature of the NBA right now. But we're going to take our boy Vika Zubac over 13.5 points. Now, this, like I said, makes me a little nervous because if you come look at the spread, it's by far the biggest one, 13.5. If you look at what the Hornets have been giving up all season, they're giving up a ton of points, ton of rebounds to centers, and just points in the paint in general, okay? And then if you look at their last like 10, basically the last like 2 weeks or so, maybe a little over 2 weeks, they're actually giving up the fourth most. I think this is a smash spot. Okay, so there's a couple reasons why I like it. Right off the bat, just overall this year, we're getting a 55% hit rate. That's pretty freaking rock solid. But more importantly, if you look at the head to head or his last two, he's been really doing. Had a bunch of rebounds in this game too, right here. And I kind of just want to stay in the Flames. If you look at these defensive ratings down here, you can see the Hornets are just getting absolutely smoked by this position. And right here in the paint. Okay, now I mentioned they're top 10 in points against in the paint, but in their last 15 days, it's even higher than this. So I like this right here versus this right here. So I expect him. And like I would rather take his points than his rebounds if you're worried about a blowout because I could see him just like them kind of like him to score the first basket of the game would be a great bet tomorrow, I bet. Because I could see them just trying to get him going early, getting a little zone here, just take advantage of the matchup. So I really like Zubac. I do not think they played this year. Yeah, so it's really just a matchup play for me. So that's going to be your free pick number one. We're going to shoot over to this Bucks Spurs game right here. Believe it or not, this is not who you think it's going to be. It's actually going to be Chris Paul. He's a guy I haven't taken a ton of this year. And I pick spots with dudes like this. And I just know his history and how, like what the Bucks, how they play defense. I know this is just a good spot for Chris Paul. And I'll give you my reasons why right now. So let's close out Zubac. Okay, so you can see the hit rate isn't the greatest, right? But if we come straight over here to this head-to-head matchup, he took 12 shots, or 10 shots, excuse me, and he had 18 points in the one time he played them. And that was in a blowout. He only played 29 minutes. I would expect the minutes, honestly, to probably be about the same. But if you look at where he is scoring a lot of his points, 3-point line, the Bucks also really struggle in this part of the floor right here. And the reason why is when they get these pick and roll situations where basically Brook Lopez is going to come off Victor and he's going to come over to Chris Paul. Chris Paul is going to take one step forward and Brook Lopez will back way up and then he's going to pull up and hit a jump shot. So I think that's what you're going to see a lot of. Plus, we also saw that he was able to get 6 open threes in this game, made 5 of them. I don't know if that's going to happen again, but I like this mid-range area right here for Chris Paul a lot tomorrow. So the hit rates, not the greatest overall on this matchup, but I do like the fact that we got the head-to-head. So I think this is a sneaky little spot to take him to back him to hit 8.5 points. He is averaging a little over that on the season, so it's not like it's anything crazy here. We're actually asking him to just basically hit a season average in a what I think is a very good spot against a susceptible defense that I think will kind of it just fits his play style. So that's going to be your free leg number 2. Chris Paul over 8.5 points. And for this last one, we're going to shoot back over to this Mavericks Piston game. Starts a little earlier. There's some, I think Malik Beasley, he's been crushing threes, right? But Dallas is like giving up the 4th fewest amount of three-pointers, I think. So I don't know. I kind of looked at this lower, but it makes me nervous because he's been so hot. One guy I do like, though, for 13.5 is Clay. He was like really just invisible there for a while. He's always been a streaky guy, even dating back to his Warrior days. You can see on the season, this is about a 56% hit rate overall. And, he had this little lull right here, which is kind of strange because Luke has been out this whole time. But then you can see the last 2 games, he's been really involved. So he took 15 shots in both of these last 2 games. He's been hitting the threes pretty well. And what the Pistons do extremely well is they don't give up points in the paint. They give it up on, they're giving up a lot of threes, a decent amount of threes, I believe. It's like middle of the pack, I guess, on the 3-point rating. But you can see this is, you know, Clay right here scoring 51% of his points out here from three-point land, and they're ranked 27th in the league at giving up points here. So I think the guys down low that have been playing well, like Gafford and PJ Washington, I think they're going to be the ones that struggle today. If you look at down here, Pistons are giving up the fourth fewest points. So this is like a tough spot for Gafford and Washington. As well as they've been playing, I'd like to back them. I don't think this is a good spot to do it. You can see right here they've been playing well as well. I think this has got a really good shot. And if I'll tell you what, if he hits his threes, we're going to be in business. And I'll tell you what, if he hits his threes, we're going to be in business on this prop. So I do like that a lot. So that's going to be your three like official plays. I did actually put that in a slip just to let you guys know for 6x. And what's crazy is if you just added like anything, right? Like just 2 more picks, you know, you can get this all the way up to freaking, yeah, so there we go. So yeah, 40 freaking X for 6 picks, guys. Now those are hard to hit, but still, for a low wager, if your 6 favorite pops once a day, like it's a lot of freaking dough right there on even like a little $5 sprinkle bet or something, you know? But I like the 11x and the 6x. I think that those are just, they're the best. I'm telling you this, I'm telling you guys, this site is freaking awesome. And if you're not on there yet and you want to lock this play in with me, there's a link down below, promo code SBAA. The link will load it right up. If you use that promo code and deposit just 10 bucks, they're going to instantly give you 59. So go get on the site that's giving you the best lines. They're also giving you the best payouts by far, and they're also the slowest to move their lines. I don't know if we got any significant deals on the lines today like we did the last few days. It probably would have been worth double checking. I think I know Chris Paul was the same on all these sites. So, but it wouldn't shock me if this guy moved up a little bit, and I don't know about Clay. So these are probably just pretty fair lines today, to be honest with you. If I had to kind of give you guys a couple more leans, I was looking at Giddey's RA. This is a good spot for him. I believe he went over. I believe he went over in the one head-to-head he had against the Raptors. We also have Zach LaVine out. Maxi's line is incredibly high. I'm just going to let you guys know. It's a tricky one because he's only hit it in 7 out of 27 games. That's a great under to take normally. However, the last time he played Denver, it was a blowout. And he only played like 34 minutes. I would expect if this is a close game, he'd probably play 38 tonight. So if he had 4 extra minutes, I think he probably would have hit that line. So it just feels like a risky one. I was definitely looking over at Dame's assist today. I think that's probably a pretty good bet. And then I mentioned I really like Zubac in this game. I'd probably stay away from his rebounds, to be honest with you. Kawhi Leonard's starting to get a little more involved too, so that could throw a little bit of a wrench. I do like Kristaps in this game. I like his points. I like his points, rebounds. No one's given up more than the Pelicans to that position. And then this was a deal right here. Zion, 21.5 points. This is 22 everywhere else, I'm pretty sure. I think Dabble might have had it for 22, like a push line, but I know for a fact that Better had it for 22.5. And then in this Warriors game, who knows? Zach LaVine could be on his way over there by the time this game starts. He won't play in the game, of course, but it sounds a lot like he's going to end up becoming a Warrior. Rumor has it they're trying to get both LaVine and Vucevic from the Bulls, which would be crazy for the Warriors. I think they'd become contenders if they got those guys because they play good defense, and that's like the one thing they need a little bit more of is some offense. So, but one guy that's always kind of been a Warrior killer is Devin Booker. So I don't mind that at all either. So, all right, boys, I think that's all I got for you today. Make sure you sub to the channel, like I said, if you are new here, and go sign up on Sports Millions. Start winning these slips with me. And this is a great week to check out the VIP too. If you made it this far, I'm telling you guys, the Super Bowl, it's going to be fun. You're going to get all the slips. I'm going to start really cranking them out here probably tomorrow or Saturday morning. So I hope you win some bets today, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.